In this video, I'm going to be sharing some of the best advice for improving your builds and piece control in Fortnite. If you follow all the advice in this video, you will instantly see improvement in your retakes, mechanics, and piece control. So make sure to pay close attention. But before we start, I'm going to be giving away a Chapter 5 Battle Pass. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is join my Discord server, go to the giveaways channel, and react with the check mark. And then you'll be entered in the giveaway. So the first thing you're gonna need is your own custom sensitivity. And if you guys don't have your own sensitivity, you can copy mine. Now, I do play on linear, but you can also use these settings on exponential. And the nice thing about these settings is that they're a really good base sensitivity to start out on. Because if your horizontal speed and vertical speed feel a little bit too low or too high, you can always just move them up or down. And same thing with the build and edit mode sensitivity. You can also just change them according to if it feels too fast or too slow. So make sure to play around with it until your sensitivity feels good. Next, you need to set up your own custom binds. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to go too in depth with the binds. Just make sure that you have a different switch mode button than your edit button. That way there you can edit with one button, but also pull out your build mode with another. Because in the regular Builder Pro options, your build mode and your edit are the same button, and that's going to make you a lot slower. Next, you need to be playing either claw or paddles. If you're not playing claw or paddles, you're going to be restricted to your movement, and building is going to be much harder. So make sure to either get a controller with paddles or to learn how to play claw. Next, you need to learn some basic techniques and practice them until you can do them consistently. First is triple edits, then tunneling, then the protected ramp tunnel, downward edits for piece control. And then once you learn all of these techniques, try building and coming up with imaginary situations where you need to use one of the techniques randomly. This will help you get used to using it in dire situations or when you're under stress. And guys, if you feel like you don't have enough time to finish an edit or build while using these techniques, use a map like this one that has slow motion so you can progressively speed up until you can properly do all of these techniques I mentioned consistently on normal speed. Now that you've learned the techniques, make sure not to practice the same technique all the time, because you won't be able to adapt to having to do another technique when you're used to doing the same retake or technique again and again. For example, in this situation, my opponent is on my left, and if I triple edit towards him, he's gonna have an opening to shoot me. But since I can adapt to using different techniques in different situations, I instead do a protected ramp tunnel to block off any shots. And so if you guys want to practice using different techniques against an opponent, you can either do a piece control map like this one, or you can do realistic 1v1s or zone wars maps that have opponents in random directions and places that will help you build according to your enemy's positions and your situation. Once you get used to all of these techniques and you start using them in various different situations, you're gonna realize that you're starting to do your own retakes without actually taking any retakes advice. That's because most retakes are just these techniques in a different combination, besides side jumps, which you also need to learn. Now, once you're done practicing for enough time, make sure to actually go in-game and play a real match, because building in-game is way different than building in most creative maps, and practicing 1v1s and zone wars maps that don't even have the weapons from this season will only get you so far. So after practicing for a set amount of time in creative, make sure to play actual matches so you don't end up like this guy. But anyways, guys, now I'm gonna go in game and show you guys how this advice makes my builds better in game. You're not paying attention. Oh, here comes a little boy. GG. Sorry.
I mean, I can tell him when.
I'm dead.
Did he drop down to you?
Yeah, I got him.
Shoot, I'll put him down.
200. An amount evolved after a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Oh, none of them are real.
Does it matter the context you use?
Uh-oh.
Isn't that crazy? I get in the game with bad and it's a bomb, obviously.
Dead ass.
Dude, I had him
I'm dead.
knocked and you're like, and you were still calm. It's okay.
Bro, I don't know why it's delayed.
I don't know. It was so delayed. I mean, it was literally like probably 5 seconds.
No, because like that also happens. Like I hear it, like some kid had an echo and I heard my comm like 30 seconds later.
What were we doing on the train?
Oh my gosh, like every time I get near this kid, he just runs.
can't even hold my controller.
Why? What'd you get off for? What'd you go do?
Nah, he's
Oh,
not, yeah, he's just trying to chew
How old?
everything
Did
right
you
now.
get a puppy?
Yeah, he's like 8.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Climbing up my.
Wait, what
I'm
kind of
just-
dog?
I'm
You got a
him.
lab, right?
I'm
Yeah,
him.
he's a lab.
Yup. Oh my god, you're actually fighting a crown grinding team, Gravelson.
Well, I'm just better than them all, so.
No, you are. You're going crazy. He just becomes an actual animal.
He's
I'm
honestly
L
pretty
dancing
chill
on
for
them.
the most
Is that
part.
allowed?
Except for
Am I
right
allowed to
now,
L dance them on? Am I allowed to L dance on them?
Yeah, you're allowed to all dance.
Headset.
Alright, good. I just needed Duga permission. Or like something else to tell people, bro. 'Cause now they're gonna be like, no Duga stream.
I do have a Twitter.
I got you.
So I don't know if it might be Baby Walk that also could have tried it because like I'm trying to think. I can't imagine one report fucking does it, right? You know what I mean?
I mean, anyway, depends on what you're
I mean,
doing.
for like the size that you are, I feel like it shouldn't. Oh my gosh, I just fucking clipped the last dude. Anyways, that's the end of the video. If this advice helped you or if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment 1K if you made it this far, because we're about to hit 1K and I want to see who the real ones are.